Hallo!
Jo Leute, ne? Also hinter uns ist jetzt die Halle, wo die FLL ausgetragen wird. Navitas.
Es wird geil!
Es wird richtig geil. Heute ist noch Vorbereitung und morgen geht's dann richtig los. Ja, morgen geht's los.
Genau, unser Roboter wurde jetzt doch gefunden.
Ja.
Wir haben uns gestern Abend jetzt noch ins Zimmer gesetzt, angefangen den neuen zu bauen. Das seht ihr jetzt hier. Das Problem ist allerdings, dass der Roboter jetzt doch gefunden wurde und deswegen haben wir jetzt doch den eigentlichen. Schade.
Es ist echt krank, wie viele. Hast du es gestern alles gefilmt, Alter?
Ja.
Was ein fettes Haus hier ist. Einfach. Also
geil.
einfach noch geil. Mehr kann man dazu nicht sagen.
Ihr seht vielleicht hinter uns die Riesenschlange von Teams. Die Hälfte ist schon drin.
Wir jetzt noch
Es kommen immer noch mehr.
After all that we've been through, I think it's fair from me to you. Watch it burn as we soar away. Hey, hey. After all is said and done, and I know I am the one. I have waited here forever. But all I know is what I'm told. This feeling cannot be controlled. Watch the stars when I am gone. Have faith in me, we will behold. The skies are cast, they are foretold. Watch the stars when I am gone. When I am gone.
Das ist so krass hier. Da sind wir und wir sind von so vielen Teams aus so vielen Ländern umgeben hier. 2 Dinger weiter haben wir Brasilien, neben uns ist England, vor uns ist Frankreich, rechts neben uns ist der Libanon. Das ist einfach geil hier.
You carry the world upon your shoulders, for I'm not the only one. How could you look behind now, when everything is done? Oh, you carry the world upon your shoulders, for I'm not the only one. How could you look behind now, when everything is done?
Kerngedanke?
Nein! Wieso was lauter ist?
UCD!
어디가 빗발 출발.
Good afternoon, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Aarhus. Welcome to First Legal League Open European Championships 2017.
Yes.
Now, let's see all the teams that we have here. All the teams gathered on both sides. Let us hear all the team names. So, are you ready to come in front of the stage and move awards? Come on! We want to see Rotatek from Turkey! Yeah! We got Auxilium from Turkey! Auxilium! And from Germany, GSG Robots! From Italy, we got Educandato Jacobo Due! From Norway, Smarties! From Denmark, Team Sødal! Now all of you, please give a loud applause and a warm welcome to the Alderman of Youth and Children in Aarhus, Benjamin Musik.
Hello everybody, welcome, hoş geldiniz to the opening of the first Lego League European Championship 2017 here in the lovely garden of Tivoli Friheden. Welcome to Aarhus, the city of Smile, the 2017 European Capital of Culture. More than 2,000 events will take place during the year, and I'm proud to tell you what we are holding a record. With representation of 50 countries, we are the most international event, and as Alderman in Department of Children and Young People, I'm very happy that more than 1,000 children participating in the international event. Welcome to Aarhus, a small city or a big town with one very special feature. We have the youngest population in Denmark and maybe in the world. More than 50,000 out of total of 330,000 citizens are students. So it's a young city, a fun city, a very clever city due to the many students. We are also known as the city of Smile. Welcome to this opening ceremony to our very special guests, to coaches and parents, to volunteers, hostess, referees and judges, to organizers and sponsors and diplomatic representatives from more than 10 countries. But first of all, and most of all, welcome to you, the participants of the 120 teams from all countries of the world. We have been so much looking forward to welcome you. We have worked very hard and more than 2 years and spent 4,000 hours to make this very special experience for you. You are here to be a part of a worldwide competition. And when the competition starts tomorrow morning at Navitas building on the harbor front, we know that you will do your best. Not all can win an award, but you have already won in a sense. You are here because you have chosen to be curious, to think, to build, and to take an interest in science and technology. But the OEC is also a unique opportunity for you to make new friends from all over the world, across language, culture, religion, politics, borders, and continents. Say hello to the other teams, play with them, compete with them, and talk to them. It's not about the form, it's not about the color, it's about using our social gene. Friendship and knowledge is important for us as individuals and for the world, because its breakdowns produce and help us to understand each other. This fosters peace in the world, and it will base for trade and knowledge sharing. If you have a friend on the other side of the world, you can argue against those people who tell lies about that country. You can say, what you are telling is not true. I have a very good friend I met at first Lego League World Final in August in 2017. He is a very good guy. He tells me a lot about what is going on in his country. So don't tell me that. And when you meet new friends here in Aarhus, you are so lucky that you can speak to them over Skype, you can text or send Instagram. I'm sure you know that when I was a boy, that was not possible. So I hope you will take the opportunity to mingle. Yesterday you were all in Legoland, today you are in Tivoli Friheden, and tonight you will participate in the first Lego League Open European Championship open air concert in this setup, and you will be joined by a lot of locals. Tomorrow you will compete and go to friendship evening, and Sunday it's already the closing ceremony. So take the opportunity to make new friends for life during your stay here in Aarhus. We hope that you will fall in love with our beautiful town, and maybe one day you will come back as student at one of our many educational institutions. I wish you a wonderful stay in Aarhus, and with this word I declare first Lego League Open European Championship 2017 in Aarhus for Open. Welcome everybody.
Welcome, General Manager for Lego Education, Mr. Tom Hall.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a privilege to be here in your beautiful city in this beautiful weather. Thank you so much to you and your team and the whole city of Aarhus for hosting this wonderful event. We're delighted to be part of this with you. Thanks also to eSkills and to First Scandinavia for everything they've done to bring this together. So it's particularly an honor for me to join you all here today. This is my very first LEGO League event. I'm brand new working at LEGO Education, but as the brilliantly dressed MC just said, I have a heart of LEGO, and it's a huge privilege to see you part of this big movement. I've heard so much about this competition since I started working at LEGO, and to see it live with so many people here in the beautiful sunshine is just a treat. So, looking out at you, I'm told that there are over 120 teams with some wonderful names from 50 countries from 5 continents. But for me, I feel like I'm looking out at a crowd of future global leaders in the STEM space, so it's a privilege to see you all at this stage in your careers. When I was thinking about coming to meet you all today, I tried to put myself in your shoes, and so I imagined what I was like at your age, or tried to remember, and I calculated that the average age might be around 13. Some of you will be older, some of you will be younger. Your teachers that are with you are a lot older. But I try to give you some context of what was going on when I was 13. So Friends, the television program, had just launched. Amazon had just begun its first year of operating, sending books. And Nelson Mandela had just become the first black president of South Africa. And in those days, I didn't have an email address or a mobile phone number. I didn't have WhatsApp to run my life through. And I had really strong braces on my teeth. But still, I really loved being a teenager. And I had wonderful friends, and I was very lucky for that. But most especially, I think I was really full of hope about the future. And I still am. I'm hugely optimistic about the potential of life and the ability we all have to make a difference in a small or a large way on the world around us. So I hope you guys are all experiencing something similar to that feeling of optimism that I had. At your age too, travel was something that I loved very much. I was very lucky to start at a young age, and I still do love travel. I feel really confident that today is going to be, or this trip to Aarhus is going to be a foundational experience in your lives. You may make some bigger, more long-haul trips in your future, but I think when you're very old and you look back at your life experiences, this will stand out as an absolutely foundational experience. I think you'll never forget it because by coming here, you've joined a global community of like-minded friends from all over the world. Travel is really, really easy, but sometimes it's hard to get on with our neighbors and to communicate clearly with each other. By being here, you're making yourselves part of a global community. You're making global friendships that could lead to all kinds of incredible outcomes in the future. And for me, that's a really, really exciting thing to be a part of. While I know you come from lots of different backgrounds and you speak lots of different languages, you have lots of different education systems in your countries, I think actually you have a lot in common. I think that you are all curious about the world around you. I believe that you have energy and passion for making things better. I think you want to solve problems, and you've shown real grit and commitment by getting this far in the competition. And you've joined a team which together is trying to win a big prize. So for me, the big lesson from that is collaboration is everything. I think when we work and we learn together, we are much stronger together. So when you bring your different skills and experiences into a joined effort, the results are always going to be so much more powerful, and the process is going to be so much more fun. So I encourage all of you to continue this collaboration and playful approach to work and learning. I think that when you look out at the world's best products, the world's best sporting achievements, the best creative outputs we see in the world today, they're just about 100% the results of a great, great team. So from great teams come great things, and I believe great things will come from all of you this weekend and well beyond. So, we're going to finish with a little challenge, and I'm hoping that when you all came in through the gates today, you were all given a little plastic package of Lego. Is that right? Can everyone just hold up so I can see 1,800 hands holding Lego? Great. So you've all got this, and because you've held up your hands, I can see that your hands are working, so that's all we need for this challenge. So I'm going to give you a time challenge, and you have a bag with 6 bricks in there, right? And when I say go, I'm going to ask you to open the package and build me a duck that swims on the water. So, we're going to start in 3 seconds. You have 30 seconds, go.
Ich hatte die halt einfach schon davor gebaut. Ich hätte davor schon eine Schaltente gebaut.
10 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, stop. Can you look at each other's ducks and show each other your duck? Are they all the same? I think probably not. Do they all look like ducks?
Ja.
I hope so. What we just did in those 30 seconds might have felt a little bit strange, and when I look at your faces, some of you may have been worried, did we have enough time? Do ducks look the same everywhere? I could see there was maybe a sense of worry about timing, but every single one of you got involved in the challenge. Every single one of you were led by your hands, and maybe you didn't do too much thinking, you let your hands do the work.
#RipAkku.
You didn't have time to think too much, you just had to draw. So your hands took over and you've built me a character duck. And I hope that you'll take that duck home with you and it will be another memento of this special weekend in Aarhus. What you really just showed me and each other is how creative you all are and how quickly you can solve problems and respond to a challenge. So it was a privilege to watch that, and I now know that how creative you are. Please combine that creativity with your curiosity, your energy, your grit, and your collaboration skills, and you will truly all win prizes this weekend and beyond. So that's it from me. Thank you very much. Good luck this weekend. Thank you.
Alter, ich liebe solche Ansprachen.
I am who I'm meant to be. I am who I'm meant to be.
Jo, das ist definitiv was für unsere Altersklasse.
My future needed clarity, so I could see how you react, how you react to me. So much differently, I am different. Every time that I look back, I see my fortune. But you react to me. We are reacting so much differently.
Du bist trocken, habe ich gehört, ne?
Ja, Mann.
Jo, unsere beiden Jungs haben sich ja definitiv einer großen Aufgabe gewidmet.
Ja, wir sehen jetzt hier Nikolai und David, die den ganz großen Spaß haben.
All I can say, the word is thank you. I think it's what you need to push away from the shore, amongst the waves. Exactly where I wanna be. I am where I wanna be. Remember the start, when my future needed clarity. Yes, I needed clarity, so I could see how you'd react, how you'd react to me. So much differently.
Matthias macht die Anmod.
Warum nicht?
Dann macht Lukas die Anmod.
Sehr schön, jetzt haben wir eine Anmod. Wir sind auf dem heiligen OEC-Weltfinale.
Das stimmt allerdings.
Wir hatten heute unsere ersten Übungsläufe, haben
Tragisch.
unseren PIT-Stand eingerichtet, waren danach bei der Eröffnungszeremonie und im Freizeitpark.
Ungefähr waren die jeden Tag im Freizeitpark und haben jeden Tag jede Menge Adrenalin im Blut gehabt.
Ist halt echt so, wir waren bis jetzt jeden Tag im Freizeitpark, außer auf der Hinfahrt.
Ja.
Und selbst da waren wir schnell, weil wir
Aber
mit gefahren sind.
die Hinfahrt war allerdings auch im Freizeitpark.
Oh ja, das
Ja.
war...
So sieht's aus, morgen geht's richtig los.
Part
in dem
1
Sinne.
vom Weltfinale morgen.
Morgen kommt Part 1, heute war Vorbereitung auf die ganze Bruderkacke, die morgen auf uns zukommt. Aber ich glaube, es wird verdammt geil, so wie
Ja.
die ganzen Tage bis jetzt.
Ja.
Und an der Stelle will ich auch ganz kurz Danke an Herr Schön, Frau Bechtel und alle unsere Sponsoren sagen. Ohne Scheiß jetzt, es ist einfach geil, was die uns hier ermöglicht haben. Wahnsinn. Wir könnten so gut sein wie kein anderer, wenn wir keine Sponsoren und keine Coaches hätten, die uns das Ganze hier organisiert hätten. Das stimmt. Wären wir nicht hier. Wir hatten heute die ersten Probeläufe. Wie es läuft, müssen wir erstmal nicht erwähnen hier.
Also die Tatsache, dass ich hier sitze und die Programme schreibe, die sagt, glaube ich, schon ein bisschen was.
Also das Navitas, in dem dieses ganze Sachen ist, das ist einfach ein mega geiles Haus, es ist riesig, sieht abnormal geil aus, direkt am Wasser.
Ist mir ein bisschen zu groß.
Bis morgen.
Morgen gibt es das Scheißfinale.
Scheiße.
Boah Leute, diese Tastenbelegung ist echt das Beste. Guck mal, hier sind die Tasten 7, 8 und 9 und man kann mit der Function hier unten die Funktion 7, 8 und 9 freischalten.
Wow.
Damit man hier nochmal so ein Numpad hat.
Anton, richtig incredible. Das ist der Hammer. Es ist der absolute Oberhammer. Leute, kauft ab jetzt immer Acer PCs. Die sind der absolute Oberhammer.
Weißt du, ich
die
hab mir da
haben
jetzt im Schnitt den Arsch ab.
Kombination. Da hast du ein Numpad innerhalb der Tastatur. Leute, das gibt's nicht! Ja, David, dreh dich mal um, dann sehen die Leute auch vielleicht Fluidsurf hier.
Genau.
Alter, wisst ihr, wie viel ich in diesem scheiß Video schon geschnitten habe?
Ja, aber sehr schön. Fluidsurf, Dankeschön auch an euch. Ne?
Wer wird gewinnen?